get started with the pledge of allegiance and the prayer. All right, I believe we might get any public comment.
No public.
All right, motion to adopt, October 2025 meeting minutes.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sonny. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion to approve the add-ons.
Make a motion to approve add-ons.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sonny. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion to approve the permits. Can we take them all together?
Yes, sir.
See what, huh? I'll make a motion to take them all together.
Motion by Mr. Mark, second by Mr. Johnny. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, motion to approve appointments. So, we have ambulance district number 2, Randall McFadder, term expired. Have you talked to him?
Move to table. Move to table.
Got a motion by Mr. Sonny. Second by Mr. Sam. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, library board, Samantha Henry resigned. And
Make a motion to appoint Jackie Gray for the remainder of the term, and please send Miss Samantha
Second.
a letter.
all right, got a motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sonny. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Johnson Bayou Recreation District Board,
Move to appoint Dolores Woolery to the open seat.
Second.
motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Michael. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, consideration, the North Cameron Emergency Operation Center swap out lock set on room 106 from storeroom function lock to office lock set per owner's request. I believe this was you, Mr. Danny.
Yeah. Well, I need a little bit more room, and I'm taking the supply room and converting it to a little office. I got enough room for a desk and a chair. The lock that they have now is when you need a key every time you gotta open up the door. That's great for a supply room, but not for an office. So I'm requesting that, just upgrade the lock.
All right, it's in the amount of $584.03. Motion by Mr. Johnny. Second by Mr. Wendell. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, generation of, change order for the Mermentau Inundation Relief Project. Increase the contract by 90 days due to the DOTD Highway 82 overlay project.
I'll make a motion. Second.
Okay, got a motion by Mr. Mark, second by Mr. Sonny. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Consideration of a resolution authorizing the Cameron Parish School Board to enter into a cooperative endeavor agreement and payment in lieu of tax agreement with Cameron LNG LLC.
I'd like to first thank you, to Cameron LNG for the consideration and the help to the school board. And I make a motion to move on the resolution.
All right, and a motion by Mr. Michael,
Second.
second by Mr. Sonny. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. It was a yay, Mr. Wendell. Motion carries. Motion granting President authority to sign a resolution 1223 armoring the ship channel.
Make a motion?
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Wendell. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion granting President authority to sign a resolution 1224 opposing sale of the water from the Toledo Bend Reservoir.
Make a motion?
A motion by Mr. Johnny,
Second?
second by Mr. Michael. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion granting President authority to sign a resolution for Cameron Parish certifying compliance with requirements of participation in Louisiana DOT off-system bridge program.
Make a motion?
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Wendell. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion granting President authority to sign a resolution adopting the 2026 Cameron Parish Hazardous Mitigation Plan.
Move. Second.
Motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Sam. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion granting President authority to sign proclamation declaring November 2025 as National Family Caregiver Month.
Second?
Motion by Mr. Johnny, second by Mr. Michael. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion granting President authority to sign a proclamation for Miss Tammy Earbuilding.
Mr.
Make-
President, I'm gonna go ahead and read the
Yes,
proclamation.
please.
Whereas Miss Tammy Belding departed this life on Thursday, September 11th, 2025, and whereas this body and the people of Cameron Parish shall be eternally indebted unto the late Miss Belding for her many years of faithful service to the Beachfront Development District Number 1 Board and the Johnson Bayou Recreation District Board. Whereas Miss Belding was a dedicated public servant and a volunteer who loved her community, and she will be missed by all. Whereas Miss Belding was a mail carrier for the areas of Johnson Bayou, Holly Beach, and Cameron for over 20 years. During this time, she touched many hearts throughout the area, was a true friend, and greeted everyone with a smile. Therefore, be it resolved by the Police Jury of the Parish of Cameron, Louisiana, in regular session convened this third day of November 2025. The Secretary is hereby directed to spread this proclamation on the minutes of this body and forward certified copies to the family of Miss R. Belding. Approved and adopted this third day of November 2025.
Mr. President, before I make the motion to approve that, I just want to say that Tammy's the type of person, not only was she a close friend, she embodied a servant for a portion of the community. She was served in any place you asked her, and she was dedicated to her job. So she's gonna be sorely missed, and I move that this proclamation be approved.
All right, motion by Mr. Sonny,
With,
second by Mr. Johnny. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, consideration of adopting a social media policy.
Yes, sir. So we don't currently have any sort of minimum standard on how our employees are expected to interact with the public on all their social media platforms. So this policy, it has been vetted by the district attorney, and it's consistent with what is the state Louisiana legislator would also require. And it just kind of establishes some clear guidelines on what your standards are and how employees They need to make sure that they are interacting in a professional manner, and that's our expectation of them. And this establishes those guidelines of what our expectations are.
Second.
And a motion by Mr. Johnny, second by Mr. Michael, all in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, open public hearing on proposed changes to the Cameron Parish ordinances. So,
Make a motion to open hearing.
motion by Mr. Michael. Second by Mr. Sam, all in favor.
Aye.
So we received
Okay.
one written comment from Ms. Tina Horn. Any changes to the personnel manual shall be adopted and approved by the police jury at a voting meeting, and that changes shall be reflected in the minutes. Before changes to the code of ordinance are made, the personnel policy manual should be updated and approved officially by the police jury.
On that, what are we currently following for all this, and what are we trying to go to?
Okay, so back in September, let's back up just a little bit more. We hired a professional employment law group to look at our personnel policies that were, I think our personnel policy has been in existence at least since the 70s. And we, from time to time, update the personnel policy through action of the jury. Ironically, for some reason, we thought it was a good idea to have everything in our personnel policy also in our ordinances. Since then, so every time we wanted to make a change to our personnel policy, if it was illustrated in our ordinances, then we had to go through the public hearing process, which we're doing today, and advertise it. So anything as simple as the social media policy that we just adopted, if we wanted to change it, we'd have to go through that or the ordinance change. So what we wanted to do is, number one, we wanted this employment lawyer to look at our current personnel policy, make sure everything in there is consistent with current state laws, not state laws that might have been accurate 20, 30 years ago. So he redlined the entire thing. It's 50-something pages, and he went through, and if it wasn't consistent with either state or federal employment law, he made a recommendation to change it, to make sure it's consistent. He clarified a few things for us. So that's what we presented to you in September, and you approved it as it was presented. So now we want to change the ordinance, which means we're not changing anything in that personnel policy. We just want to change our ordinance, take all of that personnel policy stuff out of our ordinance and change it to one clause that just says the police jury adopted a personnel policy and refer to the personnel policy for any of this information. And it does state from time to time the police jury will, with action by resolution, make updates to their personnel policy. So it just makes it streamline the changes a little bit easier for the public and for our administration. Instead of going through the advertisement, having to pay to advertise it, have all this hearing, when we want to make changes, we bring it to you, you vote on it, and it's one passage of a resolution, and we're able to make a change. So that's all we're trying to do right now with this ordinance change. The only change from the personnel policy, from the one you looked at September till today, is going to be, number one, adding the social media policy you just adopted, and then number two, we wanted to change our office hours. Right now, we wanted to change it 7:30 to 3:30. So those are the two changes to the personnel policy that would be different from the one that you adopted in September.
So all this was already in there from September, all these sections? And
Yes.
was we sent all that to review?
See, all of these sections are in our ordinance or also in our personnel policy. And our personnel policy is now, I think, close to 60 pages. So none of this is changing in operations standards, except for the changing our office hours to 7:30 to 3:30. But everything listed is exactly the same in our personnel policy as it was stated in our ordinance.
So just to make it clear for the public concern, change is still not allowed by the administrator without the jury approval.
Correct.
So I think that kind of clears some of the concern.
And this was proposed to the jury in September?
The personnel policy was, yes. and I'll get you a copy of the red line version if you wanna see it. And it shows all the comments that are
Didn't we go off of like a reference of, like the government policies and stuff like that?
Yes, we hired an employment lawyer, and that he's specialized in local government employment law.
Curveball question, just while we're on the ordinance. When are we ever gonna do the billing code ordinances to reflect state and state and federal?
We can do that with action of the jury. You can allocate funds and give us permission to hire a lawyer. We'll need your district attorney to make the recommendation. But we can certainly do that. It's the same process we took with hiring the employment lawyer to update our personnel policy.
You need
So,
to-
and just to be clear, all employees are expected to work a 40-hour work week. We're not changing how many hours employees are working. Everyone is still working a 40-hour work week.
Have the employees gotten the updated, policy, personal policies?
Oh, have they gotten an update on?
Yeah.
I don't believe so, not yet, but really nothing's really changed in it, Mr. Johnny, except for just reference to state statutes or federal state statutes. Just some verbiage was changed, nothing material to how their normal operations are was changed. We just added verbiage in it to clarify things. But we will certainly make sure that they get in with our HR department and review the changes and sign, saying that they acknowledge they're accepting it.
Yeah,
And as you can see for the social media policy, they're gonna have to have a meeting and sign acknowledging they received that one, because that is a change.
I would like to see us, before we move on, let our employees take a look at it in case they had some kind of concerns or something needs to be adjusted or whatnot, just to make sure nothing, is out of the ordinary, which it might not be, but just to
Right,
make
yeah,
sure.
nothing's changed. It's just been, like a reference to the state statute. We didn't change anything in it, you guys.
Hey,
Do we have any,
If nothing's changed, why there's a big list?
since we have the HR, have we had
To
any
include
with
us.
they're moving over.
with our people as far as, having safety meetings and evaluations or stuff like that? Have we gotten to that point yet with our HR?
Yes, so they actually, Alex, I don't know if you wanna update the jury. He did have a meeting a few weeks ago,
What was the game, Mr. John?
about your safety meetings.
Have we had, with the HR, have we had safety meetings with your crews?
No, sir, but we are planning on having one,
Okay.
just to go over everything.
What do we had something in the multipurpose building a few weeks ago. It might have just been an overall employee meeting, open enrollment.
Yeah, that was before me, yeah.
So
That was just for our insurance, I believe.
my question would be, I'm hearing there's no change, but a while ago there was 51 things, red lines that were changing, so.
No, she's saying from a legal, to bring it up to speed to today's legal aspects. The lawyer did change. When she said.
Y'all already approved the changes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can give it to the employees, but y'all already approved the changes in September.
Nothing as far as hiring practices
No.
or nothing like that has been changed.
And anything we change, we can change back if necessary. So just know that it's not, just because we change it and we make it legal today, does not mean it can't be changed next meeting. It's always within our power to do that.
Yes,
Yep.
correct.
So, any more questions? Need a motion to close the hearing?
Make a motion to close the hearing?
Second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sam, all in favor.
I'm gonna abstain because I wasn't here when
This
that
is just
happened.
to close the hearing.
Oh, to close it, yeah, no, yeah.
Motion carries. All right.
Move to adopt.
Okay, got a motion by Mr. Sonny,
Second?
second by Mr. Johnny. The window is abstains. Roll call.
Yay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Abstain.
wait 1 second. So, when y'all make this motion to adopt this, we're gonna also start advertising that we're gonna be open from 7:30 to 3:30.
Yes.
Y'all good?
That was the change. Yeah.
That's, yes, that is the only change that's not currently in your personnel policy. That would change from the version you voted on in September.
So why would it be listed on the agenda with all these other sections in it? If that's not changed, is my question. It just, to me, makes it look like something was changed. and-
No. No, so I talked to you guys about it last month, saying that we wanted to include that as part of the personnel policy change. And so we gave notice and we advertised, that's part of the public hearing. So if you're okay with changing it 7:30 to 3:30, you make the motion that you're gonna change the ordinance and you're voting to change by resolution your office hours operation, 7:30 to 3:30. If you don't wanna change your office hours 7:30 to 3:30, then just notate it in your motion, that you're changing the ordinance, but you wanna keep your current office hours the same. It's either way.
Katie, let me ask you this: what does it hurt the staff or anybody to table this to give Mr. Wendell a chance to look at it, Mark to answer his questions? Is there a downfall other than the hours do not change for a month?
No?
Okay. No rush, no.
My concerns is we're deleting it, and if we already approved it, why are we deleting something, all these sections? And
So
then,
there's a motion right now on the floor. Let's do one thing at a time.
I will rescind my motion.
Okay.
Okay.
Got that, Mary?
Y'all need a second for the rescinding.
I'll second it.
Second by Mr. Mark.
So I make a motion to table this until next meeting.
All right,
Give
got a
everybody
motion
time to-
tabled by Mr. Michael,
I'll se-
second by Mr. Wendell. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, I will resend you all the personnel policy with all 100-something comments,
Carries.
so y'all can read it. And then if y'all have any questions before the next meeting, please email it to me so I can send it to the lawyer so he has time to address it. Because there might be some of your questions that I won't be able to answer. He'll need to be the one to respond.
And just while we getting some information on it, if we already approved it and all that, can I have maybe like a little comment section or something, if you don't mind, Katie, of why it's on here to delete everything if we already approved all that?
Okay, so just to clarify, you're just deleting it out of your ordinance. You're not deleting it out of your personnel policy.
Moving it.
Well, I get that, and then, like I said,
So this will just,
mainly was just to change the time, but I only see one office hours, and there's a bunch of other stuff, so I just,
No, I think she's talking about reflection of what the legal opinion of
to the
it was.
ordinance.
Ordinance, yeah.
Yeah.
yes, so if you see this, so for anybody in the general public, when they go to our ordinances, if you vote to change this, instead of, if they want to go look and see what our accumulated leave policy is, instead of going and reading it in our ordinance, they would read this, which says, go to the personnel policy, which we would send to the public, and they could read the entire thing.
Yep.
So that would just be the difference from the public's perspective.
You had sent us, correct, though, you had sent us this, and we, a couple months ago,
Yes,
to read over, correct?
yes,
We read it.
yep.
Yeah, but
Take about 3 days to read it, because you're gonna fall asleep every time.
yeah,
It
no,
is, it's
I remember reading it, but I was just curious why that was 3 months ago, and it said we already approved it, and now it's back on the agenda.
Because we have to advertise to change ordinances. You have to have your hearing, you have to advertise for months. You can't just change an ordinance without going through this full procedure, which is why we want to change it to resolution form.
If
That's
I'm
the
not
instrument.
If I'm not mistaken, he lists in red,
Yes,
he changed.
Correct.
yeah.
So, we tabled it so everybody will get the
Yep.
information. to look
I'll
at it.
re-email it to you guys, but like I said, I just asked, please email me the questions as soon as you have them. Don't wait till the next meeting because we need him to respond to your questions. That's not something that I would be able to probably respond to.
All right, and, need a motion adopting, resolution authorizing,
No, we got a motion to table.
sir?
Got a motion to table?
We got that.
Yes,
Are that done?
Done.
Yes, done.
Okay.
so this one is to, conduct a special tax election in ambulance district number 2.
Make a motion.
Second it.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Johnny, all in favor?
Aye.
Question first.
Yes.
That's a miller's renewal, correct?
Correct.
And we're gonna run a special election for that. Why can't we run that on a ballot that's got other things? So it's actually cheaper, isn't it?
Well, because I think some of it is including the Lowry, Klondike area of our.
So it's a change?
Yes.
That, well, we've never had.
Okay.
So we're
To get them
actually
service.
To bring them into.
bringing
Okay.
them into,
It is a special election.
Okay, okay, that's good.
All right,
Motion in a second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Authority to advertise, for request for proposals for private property, debris removal, is what Mr. Daddy talked about earlier in the last 6, I believe.
Make a motion?
Second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sam, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Consideration of the health unit elevation.
I move.
So we received one request for proposal from K&M Project Services LLC.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Mark, second by
So this
Mr.
is,
Sonny.
this is project management?
No, this is design.
Okay. So we, yeah, okay.
Have to get it permitted. And then we will come back to you once it's permitted to elevate. We will, advertise for a contractor.
For contractor for construction.
Thank you.
And this is fully funded by,
FEMA.
Yes, this is a hazard mitigation grant and it's funded at 100%, which is very rare. So we're very lucky.
So for them engineering and that.
Yes, sir.
all right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Who made the second?
Son.
Sonny, sorry. Motion carries. Review and accept the monthly financial statements and budget to actual comparison.
Make a motion?
Motion by Mr. Michael,
second it.
second by Mr. Johnny, all in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion that approved bills be paid.
Make that motion.
Second.
Motion
Mr. Wendell?
by Mr. Wendell, second by Mr. Michael, all in favor?
Aye.
Nay? Good? Motion carries. Executive session.
Make a motion, go into executive session?
Motion by Mr. Michael,
Second.
second by Mr. Sonny.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay.
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 Okay.
Motion carries. All right, we're, in executive session. We're out of executive session, yo, let's see. All right, and there was no hurricane litigation.
So no,
We still got some planning.
No
but
action
I don't
taken.
know what's legal and what's not.
However, we did do the evaluation of the road and bridge superintendent.
Mr. President,
Yes.
move to come out of executive session, or do we need it?
we already did.
All right, so,
I think there's no action on the legal side of it, huh?
No.
no. So we need we tabled one earlier.
Yeah, Mr. President, I would like to rescind my motion of tabling the approved appointment for ambulance service District Number 2.
Okay, I need a second.
Second.
All right, got a motion to rescind by Mr. Sam, second by Mr. Michael, all in favor?
Wait,
Aye.
wait, what now?
Rescind my motion to table ambulance service appointment.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, yeah.
All right, motion carries.
I'd like to make a motion to,
Reappoint?
reappoint Mr. Randall McFadder for ambulance service district number 2.
A second.
All right, got a motion by Mr. Sam, second by Mr. Michael, all in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right. And
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
got a motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Mark, all in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right, guys, we're gonna meet in the conference